Alright, RA2 Armageddon. Quick little league. I've changed it to one. They're playing each other once, so it'll be a bit quicker. 10 games out of 20 games. Once they're ready. Let's get this party started. Alright, let's go, friends. Uh-oh. Never mind, it's not loading in. Oops. That's a bit weird. Let's get him red and yellow as well. Let's try that again. It's a bit cold where I am right now. We've got let's go going next. Oh shit, it is not bad. 50, not 100. 150 now? Hell no. If only could get a sponsor that big. Alright, let's go. It is still not loading in. What is happening? Sounds like RA2 issues. Oh, can't. As it goes, never have anything with a little bit of trouble. Just a little bit of trouble. Let's see whether this will work. Come on, legend. Let's go, legend. Alright, wait for a bit and we go. No time to jump. And there we go.
Tech building captured.
Alright. $50 Armageddon League, not $100. Oh, Legend and Ed is starting for us here. Legend starting at the bottom left, Ed starting bottom right. Top right, sorry. Edwin Korea, which is a good choice. Because Korea is actually buffed, quite buffed here in the Armageddon mod. Mainly being that their hit rate is a lot more accurate. It's not 100%, but I believe it's about 80 to 90% hit rate. The Korean Eagles, the Black Eagles are really good in the mod. You've seen it happen once in Woody. Let's see whether this will happen again. And how Ed will micro his jets, whether they do it well or not. Both players getting their starting gems and eventually moving on to the bigger patch of gems down to the middle. But Ed body blocking. Legendary. His war patch is supposed to go in between the trees right there. But Ed actually body blocking Legend from doing it. First fire drop is out for both because it is pre-captured. Seems like Ed's second war factory is slightly late. There you go, that's his second war factory and Legend has it up as well, okay. First factory for Legend goes on to top right. Almost wasted, but he managed to save the colonies. Hiding them up for top right for now. Legend, 2 miners onto the big patch of gems. So is Ed, but he's gonna have to move those 2 GIs. Just so he doesn't get them in the way of the gems coming in. Legend already sending 2 rhinos in. Third one coming now. He does not want to let Ed get those Black Eagles, and here they come. The first of those Black Eagles. He takes 2 hits for a Black Eagle to kill one, but it is extremely dangerous for Legend right now. 2 corners is gonna attack the refinery. I don't think Ed's gonna do anything about it. So what is Legend's response here? Is he gonna be a flat cannon? Is he gonna be a flat track? Beautiful bit talk there up to the ore patch. Fire drop from Ed, top level of Legend's base. And here we see the Eagles coming in, the destructibility of them. Rocketeers now coming out for Ed, probably to do with the paradrops coming in all the way around. So Ed now 3 miners, 4 miners. Legend with 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. And still no anti-air at all from Legend. That is a bit confusing now with 3 Black Eagles on the board. And only 1 singular flag track. Flag tracks do get 1 hit by the Eagles, so if Ed builds 4 Eagles, Legend will have to build 5 or 6. Just so that those Eagles can't one-shot most of Ed's stuff there. Ed miner needs to be microed a little bit better now. They're long distance mining. The one about top as well, long distance mining. But Ed trying to push in towards the middle here, and the Eagles taking out the refinery down top of Legend's base. So Ed choosing to build with a single Air Force command here, not going with multiple. Those Korean Eagles are so good. So we're not sure if Ed would choose to go with the second EFC, or maybe a third or a 4th. But Legend now with 4 flight tracks. Let's see what he can do here. 2 war factories for each player. And the push down the middle here wasn't that successful for Ed. He got pushed by the rhinos too quickly and easily. In the meantime, Legend did lose his refinery, which I think the war factory would have been a better option. A better target at least. Now here we see the Eagles coming in. There's no way Legend can dodge that. Let's see what he does. Split along the top here by Ed. Pushed away, not getting any casualties there. Ed is also playing very fresh here. He hasn't warmed up. He hasn't played any RA2 today, at least as far as I know. Let's see where he gets up to. Another split here by Ed going around the top. Legend does have a couple units to defend with. But he might lose the fight down bottom right here if he goes in. Legend microing his signs pretty well. They're clicking HEB to the Grizzly. But I think there's way too many Grizzlies there for Legend to handle. More Black Eagles going along the top. 1 miner goes down there for Legend. Legend unfortunately going straight into the wall of Grizzlies there. He's out taking way too much. And 2 rhinos split along the top there, taking out the Air Force command. So Ed is gonna have to micro these Eagles until he gets another AFC out, or he'll just kill them for 1 last shot. Yeah, but this is an Armageddon League. Or the game mode is RA2 Armor. There you go, ulting the AFC, holding up top. And now Legend having Ed in sort of a pinch here. Legend has to be careful. He'll lose the fight up top and down bottom if he's not careful here. 1 reinforcements coming in. 3 war factories now. So still 4 Eagles, 1 AFC for Ed. I see the 2 splits coming into action here. Prism Tower out for Ed. He's gonna put the bottom away, but Ed's miners though, 1 goes down. The other on half health. Ed is gonna push with all of his Grizzlies down at the bottom, leaving the rhinos along the top to do a lot of work here. What is Legend gonna do? He's just literally gonna forget about his stance in base. He's gonna leave them out to dry here. He's not gonna be able to get any sort of damage done with that big opportunity, but he does take another opportunity here with Ed going along the bottom here. A couple of rogue rhinos going along the bottom. Might be NCT, not so sure. Rocketeers are coming in now to help. He might be able to get that war factory down before it goes. Ed is distracted along the top. Ed sells that war factory. So he saves his rhinos or his rocketeers in his base for another day. Two of them gonna hit it. One of them left. Prism Tower gets hit before it goes down. So Ed now left without a MCV and is on low power here. Let's see what damage Legend can do. Ed chasing Legend's miners around the top all the way around. And Ed's still low power. Legend's gonna win that fight up top pretty easily. Couple Rocketeers coming in now from Ed. Both are gonna be doing well. Legend 7k, Ed on 5k. Forces the cell on that Prism Tower. And now he is left with nothing. He has 3 miners, long distance mining or mining debt. Along the bottom here, he didn't get it. One is going towards the goal all the way down bottom. And Ed seems to have grouped his jets in one singular group, so you can't individually click and target those flag tracks. What's up, Antonis? So let's see what he does here. Finally splits them apart. He's gonna get some chip damage off on that Rhino. Ed tried to split up here and go for the MTV, but it gets overwhelmed and Ed calls GG, and that is it. First match out here between Ed and Legend goes to Legend. So let's update the scores here. Gogoing is not here at the moment. So Legend played 1, Ed played 1. Legend gets 3 points from that win, 1 loss. Yep. Need to get more Kintaya in. Oh yeah, dude. The thing is, he's not really active on Discord, is he? So I can't really see wherever he's around. So, but I'd 100% be more in for Kintaya. So there's an island here. Got at top right, Monster or Steve. Steve-O down in bottom. Sorry, Ed is bottom left. Steve is top right. I'm drunk. I'm Kintaya to invite him? No, because his name doesn't really pop off whenever I'm thinking of someone. Yeah, so left is right here. There's that island, Armageddon. Ed stick to Korea, which works somewhat for him. He just needs to abuse the Eagles a little bit more. Just like how the Soviets would abuse the Rhinos. They get maybe 2 or 3 AFCs. I don't think it's worth taking up to lab. So you might as well, once you get up the AFC, get another war, another ref, and then probably spam out those Eagles. And oh, look at that. Ed body blocking again. We saw Ed body block Legend earlier with the on Montana with the war factory placement. Looks like Ed is gonna do it again here. Uh-oh, it's gonna have to make a sentry gun now, Steve. There you go. Where does he get one in? So the build on top right here is pretty straightforward if you can get it down pretty easily. Top right is slightly closer to the gems, so that is one advantage, and it's a lot closer. So this is exactly my build. I will go a little bit closer here actually. And then you can build a power plant here, get a war factory, and then another ref, and you'll immediately be on the gems here. Meanwhile, Ed on the other hand has to move a lot more, I believe. Another war factory, probably something else, and then the ref should be a bit closer. Ed got this, maybe. Steve said he's drunk, and he's hungover. Not drunk, sorry, he's hungover. So we'll see what that will do. First Eagle is out here for Ed. The thing is, I'm well aware that Steve and Ed both played in the Armageddon tournament, the World Championship. but I'm not sure how much they have actually played it afterwards. I know the changes are bare minimum, but it is interesting to see here. Looks like Ed already abusing the Eagles a lot more. Looks like Steve here has the right idea and going flat cannons instead of flat tracks, because flat tracks can be shot, can be killed once. It takes only one shot from an Eagle to kill a flag track. So we'll see how this goes. Ed grouping up 3 of his Eagles together. Is he gonna hit the rats or the power? Probably gonna hit the power. Or maybe he's just baiting Steve to go everywhere. There you go, he's low power. Get him! Get him, he's low power! Oh, too late. Steve already 3 war factories here and 5 minus. 6, 7 minus. Perfect, as you want to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus 7 for Ed as well. Oof. Gets the power out of the way, and out comes the radar here from Steve. It looks like Ed is being the aggressor here, trying to keep Steve in his own base, which is a wonderful thing to do on a map like Desert Island. Because when you got map control on this particular map, you can deny them the middle and basically just prolong the game out of fuck ton. Looks like Ed here is trying to go with the first split. Steve is a little bit late on the split there. But Ed split along the top and along the bottom is slightly not lackluster, but he's a lack of units actually. There you go. The split along the top immediately get over, and look at this, flag troopers coming out from Steve. That is why the radar was being built. We'll see whether those flag troopers actually do any damage. This is the first time we're seeing flag troopers in an Armageddon mashup here. And Steve already building all the way towards the middle side of bottom right. It's great to see Ed still moving towards top. Looks like Steve already moving down to the second level. Gonna plant the ref and probably go move down. But Ed needs to solidify his position here down in the middle, just to stop him from going anywhere. Look at that, bring it down to half health. I admit that some of them weren't really working properly, but you know. See what happens here. So Ed already with 3 more factories. He's gonna need to micro his miners here because they're mining dirt at the moment. Gonna go broke pretty soon. There you go. Ed slowly trying to find a way around these flag troopers here. Look at that micro from Ed. Moving them in a group and then clicking them individually to move along the way. And look at that. Ed going along the top and then splitting down the bottom when the runs are all going top right. Almost getting those flag cannons, flag troopers, sorry. But now Steve, horrible tank control there. Going once. The single line around the way, around the cliffs. And this will be aware of his tank control as well. Cliff sides are very hard to control. Not sure why that's still deployed. But it did kill most of Steve's fodder. Ed finally marking his miners towards the right side where there's more gold. The thing is, Ed can't go in here at all. It is slightly hard for Ed to go anywhere with his tanks because these out tank quite a bit, and those flag troopers are actually do a lot of damage to the Grizzlies. Grizzlies having slightly lighter armor than the Rhinos. Good control there from Ed, ensuring they don't go around the cliff. Here you go, here's the split from Ed. Never can do anything with it. Oh! Ed almost committing suicide there. With his split down the bottom right. There is absolutely no NTR around the top. I'm not sure why Ed isn't attacking along top here. And then here he comes. Ed's busy pushing ahead, allowing Steve to go ahead. Takes one miner down out of the way. And the Rockies there from Ed doing a lot of work. Steve had a good idea there. Ed is distracted down the bottom and sending his rhinos up along the top middle. Ed needs a way to deal with these flag troopers here. Get a Seal IV out, or maybe a Tanya, and an IV, just slowly microing it around. He looks like he has 2 control groups, or maybe 3 control groups, so he's gonna need a lot more than that. The flag troopers are slow. Steve already moving towards the middle. He does have a service depot in case he does do the MCV. Then it comes. Ed, try to push along the top. Just push back. Deploy it, Steve. There you go. Oof, there you go. Here's the big engagement. Ed running over all the flag troopers here, but see the Rockies are not in working position. There you go. And moving along the top here, Steve is going to chase after, but the Rockies are right above them. He is out tank here, Ed. So let's see whether Steve can do anything about it. Ed sending his problem straight towards the MCV. Main Grizzly 4 still moving along the right side here, chasing the miners away. And now the Rockies along the top are going to do some work here. Oh, Steve is struck. He's not sure what to do here. Going top, going bottom. Steve is on low power as well. In comes the Eagles now to target on the Rhinos. And gonna target the flag as well. Nope, doesn't target the flag. Ed not targeting the flag at all. Use one elite flag track there. And what a push there from Steve, from Ed, sorry. He lost a lot of Grizzlies along the way, but the damage done was so much worth it. He got an MCV power. That means Steve is now low power as well, but he needs to defend against the push here from Steve. Oh, Ed not targeting the flag. Not sure why Ed isn't targeting the flag here. Okay, Ed using that high ground to his advantage. Good. On the back of this, Steve, miners are empty. Well, all the gold is down on the bottom right. So it's gonna have to either micro them, but it has about 11k now, which is good. Ed is still broke. So he lost a lot in that push. So in the process of rebuilding, he actually kind of lost his eco going ahead there. 2 miners mining dirt, one of them long distance mining. 3 of them on the top are actually doing the brunt of the work there. But let's see whether Steve choosing not to put an MCV. He is still low power. Doesn't want to sell his flat cannons either because they're going to be protection against those eagles. Let them tire out now from Ed as the Chrono is miner away. Fortunately, doesn't and loses that working miner. Nice push there along the top from Steve, but this is what Desert Island does so well. Every single push you do can be defended really easily, and there's so many avenues to push, left, right, up and down. And then comes the engagement here, going straight in with the Eagles coming along as well. No rockets in sight. Ed still has a bunch of fodder there, but he pulls out of the engagement first. He does out-tank Steve quite a bit, but he has to be wary in his tank control because Rhinos do win against the fight against Grizzlies one-on-one. Let's see whether that will happen. Ed slowly pushes G down, and another MCV comes out here for Steve. Ed going along the top, taking his miner away. Oh wait, Google. Vanishes, Chronos away that working miner on the gems. The tides have suddenly turned here. Steve was without an MCV is now on the aggression, but back on tank control there from Steve. He's gonna lose all of his Rhinos, even one elite out as well. In the process of making that one single MCV, did it cause him too much harm here? One singular Rhino left by Steve. More coming in. The drones are being spammed out now. Steve is not getting those gems in the middle. No, he's not. He's getting the gold in the middle. Nice play by Ed there, spinning his tanks along the top to get the reinforcements out of the way. And now Steve is playing on the defensive. Drones are out. Desos are out. Let's see where he can go with here. Like cannon out in the middle. And the target is vessels. All three of them go down. But Steve looks like he's rebuilding. Ed is not building anything at the moment. Okay, now he's building. He's gonna split along the top. Target a miner. Ed vanishes them away. Curls them away. No idea why I said vanish. Or varnish. But that Ed is gonna attack the bottom now. Two elite, NGIVs to help with the drones. And push back by those vessels. So those NGIVs will be quite... Oh, vessels go down. Be quite useful here. Because if either one of them get droned, they can repair each other. And then they come, the drones! Doing a lot of damage there. The NGIV itself is droned and one of them goes down. More drones coming in now. Gonna target NGIV. Surely down goes the NGIV and the engineer is gonna capture. Oh, they're gonna capture? No, it gets done out by the Desolator here. And looks like Steve has finally regained himself. Yeah, thanks to Ed now. Ed still with only one AFC. We've not seen multiple AFCs out yet. Yeah, Steve, holy shit. For someone who's hungover, he's playing pretty well. First kill, yeah, I seen in here as well. Okay, Steve gonna push forward here. Ed, what does he have left? Nothing much. Oh, and Steve is doing a let off here. Gonna defend with the drones and the Desos. No drones needed, bro. Just need Desos and a Tesla coil. Why not? So Steve now back in Ed's base. It looks like it's game over for Ed here. Ed's gonna make a last minute play trying to get the MCV out of the way, but that does absolutely nothing when his MCV is getting destroyed as well. And Ed is now 3k up ahead. He does have a couple more factories in front along the top. But he calls GG. And it's over. Oh my god, 15-minute game. Jesus fucking Christ. Sheesh. Alright. It's over for Ed. So we're gonna have Ed versus Gogoing now. So Ed played 2 games, lost both. He's gonna get 2 points now. Yeah. And Steve winning his first game, getting 3 points on the board, winning 1 as well. So we're gonna have Ed versus Gogoing next. Yeah, Ed definitely won that one, but he kinda threw away. I'm not sure whether he just didn't build any units behind of that, or because Steve even managed to go like make an MCV, which is significant building time for the War Factory. Yeah, Marko, it is a best of 1, so everyone plays each other once, and whoever wins, whoever has the most wins basically, or whoever gets the most points, will be placed. So winner gets 3 points. And if you lose, sorry, you get 1 point. God damn it. Okay, prediction. Our prediction will win the league. It's gonna be... Sorry guys, blame Bell for this one. Oh, it can't be multiple fucking... Never mind. Well, if I have a mod in chat, they can do individual sort of predictions if they want to. Yeah, so going top bottom left, top right, sorry, Ed going bottom left. Still thinking of Korea. Ed has lost twice in a row now. And his strats has been mainly the same. Ed tried to block the body block again. So he's been trying to sort of go multiple war with only 1 AFC and a couple rockets, not too many. and it hasn't been working out for him so far. It worked once with Steve. He did manage to get a pretty good work in with Steve, but unfortunately he didn't have much to go with after Steve lost his MCV. But let's see whether he'll be able to do anything different this round. So going heavy on miners here, already moving towards middle, so is Ed. But Ed does not have a refinery in the middle. He chose to build one here instead. Now he has a new one up in the middle. The flag track has nothing in it. Armageddon, you can't NG your War Factory or MCV. That flat track is purely for scouting and a bit of trolling here and there. So Ed already building towards the bottom left side of the entire map. We're going with 3 runners out already, based on 5 miners with 2 war factories. Ed is now on 6 miners, 1 single war factory and an AFC up with no eagles inbound. Let's see what happens here. Going already putting up the pressure here. Ed hiding behind his pillboxes. Unfortunately not repairing them. In comes the Rocketeers and the Eagles. That flag track is half health, manages to target the one that's low health. And Gogoing moving towards the top left area of the map. Lab out now from Ed. This is something different. We haven't seen a lab out so far from Ed. Let's see whether it'll work for him in his favor. Ed choosing to go with 1 singular Eagle. Now he has 2. And targeting the flag track there. Another Rocketeer can go in from singular Rocketeer. 2 Eagles now on the board for Ed. Right, looks like he's targeting the flag track here. 1 down, 2 down. Let's see whether anything good can happen out here for Ed. We want to see him win. This is his 2nd losing streak. There's pressuring here, playing with each other on the right. Playing with each other. We've seen the middle move MCB tried actually quite a few times. Oh, a bit of lag. 1 flag down, 2 flag down. Gogoing doesn't seem to get the message that flag tracks are useless. And now Armageddon here. Let's see whether anything will happen. Ed trying to move along the right. Gogoing drills to the middle. 2 more flat tries out here from Gogoing. 4 now. Ed still with 2 eagles. The lab is up, but no mirages out just yet. Okay, we have 1 mirage out here. So 2 of the flag tracks go down. Unbelievable that I defeated Ed, yeah. Not really unbelievable. Ooh, Chrono. Oh no, that's not Chrono Leisure. So Ed already moving to bottom right. He's splitting his units up here. But he's leaving the middle unguarded. Mirages takes the flag tracks on the hill. But he needs to take out the power down in top right. Now Ed can push along in top right here pretty easily. He goes for the miners instead. Rhinos here, Rocketeers being harassed. Harassing the Rhinos here. Not sure what's gonna happen here. Oh, Gogoing doesn't realize that there's mirage on this cliff. Top right here, Ed's gonna move in. He's also on top left. And the mirage is still doing a lot of work. Going straight for his base here. And the Chrono Legionnaires are out as well. Let's see whether I can do anything here. Top left, top right, both grizzlies in base. Meanwhile, Gogoing is in S base down in bottom middle. He's going right straight for the MCV. And 3-way split, top right, middle, and top left. Gogoing going straight for S MCV there. Chrono Legionnaire taking out the MCV. And it's coming down to a base trade here, ladies and gentlemen. Gogoing now splitting up his tanks. And still building flat tracks. This low side is going to be in Ed's favor here. Ed losing his MCV, but Gogoing has lost way a little further, far more than Ed has. But Ed now only has a war factory remaining. War Factory is down. The Eagle is still there. He's going to Chrono Legionary, his own AFC. Doesn't protect it. Last 3 buildings here for Gogoing down in the top right. Rocketeers are there to defend, and the Chrono Legionnaires are there as well. But let's see here, Tesla Troopers are out here at the last minute effort to defend. Drones coming out for the Ed. It's down to the last. Elite comes out! Down to the last. Both. Both of my drones! No more units on the top here for Ed. He needs to defend against this, which he will be able to because there's no anti-air at all. And those Rockies, 2 of them elite, and the Eagle coming out here. Last Rhino finally. Oh, not yet. Last Rhino finally goes down and is down to one last barrack here for Gogoing. He's gonna chase them with the anti-air, but the flak is damaged and we'll get one hit by the Eagle, and Gogoing gets defeated. Ed finally a win on the board. Well played by Ed there. Gogoing 1 game, 1 loss. Steve 3rd game, and he gets 5 points now. Great. Up, it is now Gogoing with Steve. To update the board. Not the board. Not the board. Yeah, that I took the format from mini league that we did, so I'm gonna have to change the ball things. Snark, if you're in here, get in, give me 1 VC. We'll get you in next one. So Steve starting on the left side, and Gogoing going on the right. So we've seen the play from Steve, but this time it is a SVS battle, so absolutely no Eagles will be inbound. Gonna be a straight up RA2 action here, heavy on miners, and then spamming out the war factories. Probably less radar and tech for now. Goes out, literally the same timing. If Steve wins, he's gonna win his 50 USD back. Exactly. So Steve is gonna hide his. I thought it was gonna hide his drone down top right. Oof. Good control there from Gogoing to recognize that that drone is there. So initially I thought Steve was gonna hide his drone top right, and when Gogoing moves his MCV, he does get droned over there. Another drone out here for Steve. He wants that miner, dude. Gogoing's drone now. Oop, Steve sending 2 of his miners, and oh, bad control there from Gogoing. Let's see whether Steve can get anything done, and horrible control once again. Bad. So none of them are actually moving after the first war factory. It looks like they want to get the miners out before actually moving. Gogoing has stopped making miners here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 miners on 1 war factory. Gogoing 4, 5, 6 miners. So it's down 1 singular miner. So no movement up yet, and there you go. Gogoing finally moving to a top right. Get those patch of gems. Steve not moving just yet. There's the deploy. And Steve finally moving a bit late. But he does have 3 war factories before he moves, and it looks like Gogoing is gonna apply the early pressure here. He's gonna take out 1 war factory. Steve manages to sell, And that is it. He just got one more factory and heads out. Not Marko the miner that going along the top right hand side of the map. So now that MTV is top right, Steve has a lot more to worry about. He's gonna have to worry about the pathway around the top left. Gogoing could easily split up his rhinos along the top left, get his MTV out of the way. And at the same time, Gogoing also has to have to worry about the top alleyway as well. Here's Steve microing his signs pretty well, targeting those individual screen tracks, rhinos, whatever they're called. So Steve already 3 miners on gems. That's great. Gogoing finally microing his miner on gems as well. So they're gonna be good on economy here. This is what I'm talking about. Gogoing can easily just go along the top left to get the miners going on gems. But he doesn't and decides to go along with the Rhino war here. Steve is a lot closer to his base, so he will get reinforcements a lot quicker. He's on 3 more factories now, but looks like Steve is gonna go for it. Good tank control there from Steve, and he's gonna come out on top with having the way more amount of tanks in his own base there. And look at that, immediately splitting along the top here to get those miners. And going along the bottom here. Gogoing is spoiled for choice. And he is in trouble. So he's gonna be able to defend the split down the bottom, but along the top, he's already lost 3 miners now. Gonna go on 4th. Yeah, Snark, I saw your Discord message. Hop in, give me one. I'll get you in that thing. Yeah, Steve trying to get along the bottom side here. On top, he gets an elite and gets all the miners along the top there. So Gogoing left with 2 miners and a couple of rhinos to defend. But it's going to be hard for him to go anywhere at all with the sheer amount of tanks that Steve has. But luckily, he is in his own base, so he will be able to defend that with the reinforcements coming in. But Steve saving his elite and going for the war factory and the TV down the top right. Gogoing kind of left it there. And so he's gonna go for the base trade here. Gogoing is not gonna do anything at all. Defend the base trade. Okay, drones are out now. Steve already with his NCB down the top middle. Let's see what happens here. Gogoing gets his rhino dumped on by Steve with his reinforcements. Now Steve sending his lead down to his right side, and Gogoing calls GG. That is it. Yeah, Marko, I didn't invite you because I thought you didn't sign up one, and I thought you were busy. The one that went Korea would be such a good matchup. We've seen Ed with Korea, and he's been pretty good with Korea, but I wish Ed would have spammed a lot more EFCs.
Yeah, but that's something that's really, really hard to do.
Yeah.
We got Steve in the top left, Legend in the bottom right. Polite players, I always love it, you know, when there's sportsmanship, wish each other luck, have fun. That's always something that I love seeing from the players.
I thought it comes to a point where I would love to see someone saying like, was it laggy?
Is it me?
Oh wait. Going please.
Is it still lagging? Should I leave?
It should be okay now.
Kickstart.
Wait, better or not? I mean, if it's better without Gogoing, then I'll leave you in here. Okay. Yeah.
I'm joking. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, it comes to a point where whenever I play Matt in a tournament, I don't say good luck, fun. I say bad luck. Have whatever the opposite of fun is. That's a friendly rivalry.
So drone out for both players. We see that Legend doing something we've seen him do in the past on Heck. He moves right away after the War Factory to get those center gems. We're gonna see if he could capitalize on that and make an early push while the eco is sustained from that.
Yeah, I also see he's kind of in the worst spot in the map, right? Top left is a horrible spot if you want to play against, especially bottom right, but I think it's the second best spot in the map. Bottom left is my #1 spot. don't think I moved to those middle jumps so quickly and so easily.
That's definitely true. Legend targeting the drone. Steve noticing and Marko on the way. Very nice out of Steve. They're keeping that drone alive. As Legend is on 5 miners, Steve is on 6 miners. Legend just a tiny bit behind because of that move, but he's going to be catching up when it comes to the cash flow. Because he's getting those yummy, juicy gems in the center there. Nice. So Legend defends the drone. Really, really nicely sniping it. Can he get his drone in though? That's the question.
Yeah, it is RA2.
There.
Oh, sentry gun placement.
You know, if you got your opponent to spend money on a sentry gun because of a drone, the drone is a success.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets the drone.
Gets a rhino.
Oof.
Oh my god, Legend with that drone control is quite impressive. I'm still seeing a bit of lag here. Should I leave?
Hey, I'm not sure who else is in the game that is not. Oh, it's just me and you.
Maybe it's better if I hop out and you stream on Discord.
Yeah. Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, so give me the stream, bro.
There. Oof, yeah. There's a miner drone there. Almost saves it. But Legend not gonna move his MCV back towards the middle side. And more go along the way. I love this move towards the middle. I almost always do it every single time. I don't usually touch the right side door, which is a bad thing on my part. But if Legend does it, you know, maybe because Legend does it, the more I shouldn't do it. Who knows?
Well, Marko certainly doesn't like this build. Steve building right into position to make a war factory down to the middle and then just moving his MCV instead of actually going through and building down to the center, which is interesting. And yeah, I mean the armies look pretty even more or less, I guess.
Yeah, Legend on 2 war factories. Steve's on 3.
Hey, we got Kwos in here. Is Kwos in the league?
Yeah, he is. He's supposed to play actually. But we're following a list of players, so we'll get to him eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
There you go. Legend dropping a war factory and immediately moving back to the right side.
So you could do right. That's the thing with Legends build. You could do a full circle and then you move back to the protected area. So instead of, you know, the later the game goes, the more dangerous the ore you have to take. Right, the later the game goes, the safer the ores that you're taking.
Yeah, he takes the most dangerous ones in the gems and then move to a protected area. That is absolutely right. Legend going in here. Speaking of those tanks one by one, here's Steve.
Ooh, control out of these players.
Oh, but Steve out tanks Legend though. Oh,
doesn't tank Legend. The fodder coming in can control Marko enough here to come out on top. Hectic battle, and it looks like Legend
comes out on top.
Gonna win this tank fight. Really nice TC there out of Legend as he pushes in. He's gonna get these miners. Steve gonna try to retreat. Steve now is in survival mode, right? He's gonna try to cut his losses as much as possible. So he should be spamming sentry guns by the second. He should maybe either switch to drones or get the tanks in. He should not be keeping his miners there and letting them die one at a time.
Yeah, he is. There's so many times. Yeah. Yeah, so Steve went broke there, so he couldn't really build any sentry guns to defend him or have any more tanks to defend, but really solid performance there from Legend.
Indeed. Which tunnel are we on? Should I just...
we're on FC. Yeah, she just bought. Ad vs Monster already happened. We're gonna get Legend vs Gogoing now.
Very nice. So Legend wins Monster. Monster was on a winning streak, but Legend somehow gets it done. Really impressive.
He's been bitching to me about trying to get it going. He tried to start about an hour earlier, and I'm like, dude, we already planned this a month ahead. I can't just magically change the timing. But we ended up starting like maybe 15 minutes earlier than you.
Alright, here we go. Legend versus Gogoing on Divide and Conk.
Yeah, and Conk.
Yeah, we should definitely rename it to Conk.
Conk. Yeah, let's call it Conk for now.
Conk.
You wanna play on Conk, bro? Yeah, let's play on Conk. I had the hard Q there. Conk.
Yeah, I'm hearing you a tiny bit robotic, so I am worried the connection problem is by me.
Okay. Oops. There's a lag. Yeah, why don't you hop up?
Yeah.
We'll go on my stream.
Yeah, problem is, I don't know what resolution you're streaming on Discord. It's very, very unclear.
Oh, I'm streaming 1080p with 60 frames. Might be a connection on your end actually. Hey Steve?
Possible. Yo, Steve.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're
Yeah. How you doing, man?
yep, good answer.
Definitely. Great answer. So what are we seeing? MJ, divide and conquer, legend showing his prowess, you know, he's no joke, man.
I mean, we can push and shove all we want about Legend, but Legend is Legend, you know. He pulls it out of the bag sometimes, and especially against the show match against Bobo, where he was down, I believe 7-3, and then brought it up 7-7, and then only for Bobo to, you know, take the entire match and win one more. So Legend is no joke. We always shit on Legend because he's a fun guy to shit on, but he is one of the best players in the world. I'd say probably top 10. Oh god,
Top
Gogoing
10 in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Legend again. When he brings it, man, those drones. You do not want to face Legend's drones, man.
Yeah.
It's like anything but being a Soviet player versus Legend's drones.
Legend has pretty good drone control, and especially it comes down to an understanding of the game as well, right? When to go in, you know, where's the turret facing on the miner, what's the good timing. He has it down to a T. Oh, it's like Legend gets his own miner drone as well.
Legend's best achievement is that he almost won once. Nice one, MJ. Oh my god.
I don't know what's wrong with
on
Marko. Man.
fire today.
Yeah, he's been coming to my streams and shitting on me. He's trying to act like Brian all the time. Brian does that a lot.
Oh god, yeah. So yeah, pretty even position here so far, right? I mean, Legend's on 7 miners.
Yep, 7 miners. Gogoing's on
Yeah.
6.
So ever since you know, Legend played that one crazy series versus Woody, he's claiming it's all about the miners. It's all about the miners, right?
Dude, ever
Yeah.
since Woody came on the scene, Legend has been talking about miners non-stop, dude. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
I make 1 miner after like 10 rhinos now. I don't know whether that actually plays a part that huge of a deal, but I'm sure that he has his own reasons.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So a Legend on 3 war factories now, and again he's going to be able to afford to sustain this with fodder because of that. You know, extra miners. Their 7 miners is more than enough to
That's
sustain
true.
3 war factories like that. We're going to see if Legend sneaks any more miners in. Not that much ore on this map in general. So.
Once you've actually expanded your bottom right side, he's gonna have to move top right. It's gonna be a risky move because I saw a drone here somewhere. Don't remember where it is, but I think I'll go and get a drone.
That's something players have been loving to do lately, is high drones and where your opponent is gonna expand one day, and then the drone is just like already waiting for them there.
That's I won't call that dirty, but you know, it's a annoying move for sure.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt about it. All right, so 3 war factories versus 3 war factories. Both of them are on 3 ore patches. I mean, a pretty even position.
Oh,
It's
Gogoing cells.
Gogoing cells.
So he's sold, which means he's gonna have to go in pretty soon here to get his equal advantage up. But Legend just be picking off the cells one by one. Oh god.
Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve.
Okay, now I can hear you guys because I wasn't able to hear you guys.
Yeah, it looks like Legend sold as well. It might be why Gogoing sold. I don't see his MCV anywhere.
Very possible, but Legend is a war factory up, right?
He's on 4.
So Legend.
Legend
Yeah, so
sold?
Legend.
Yeah.
So they both sold, but Legend has an extra war factory, and we know he already from early game he has an extra miner. So at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to TC for sure, but Legend is gonna have the edge here.
Yeah. 2,
I
3.
mean,
4,
Legend's
5,
going
7.
for the gems in the middle now too. So
Yeah. He's also at his right side, or so going to the middle now. If Gogoing doesn't spot it and split a couple of rhinos down the middle, he's got a solid back. Oh, look at that, he does. Gogoing's gonna send a couple of rhinos down to the right side, but he doesn't realize the miner in the middle. Legend looks like he is it. Nope, drives straight past it. Oof. Legend sending his own 2 rhinos down the middle, but look at the fight here. Going with the cornies out, dogs munching away at those cornies, and Legend is going straight in. He doesn't give a shit.
And he is just eating Gogoing alive, destroying him, decimating him.
Yikes. Looks like Gogoing needs to go get some lessons from Legend here. Outmatched with one singular engagement.
And yeah, you know, it's like Legend's been saying, it's all about the miners.
Player defeated.
He was a miner up, and then he got he was even on miners going, but I think the tank control kind of just let him down there a little bit. Yeah, Path, everyone plays
Indeed.
everyone once. A maximum of 10 games here. So, Gogoing played 3, he lost 1. So, played 3, lost 3. Legend 1, 3, played 3.
Epic, guys. We got Marko in here casting these games with us. That is brilliant.
This might be the first time Marko actually came in to cast the game.
Player defeated.
I've never
It's,
known Marko to
it's,
cast.
it's almost the same in the stream as in the Discord stream.
Really?
It's like 12 seconds.
That's good.
Cool. Very cool. So Marko, who are you betting on, man? Is it Kwos or Legend?
Yeah, I think Kwos is probably better now. The Legend has the minor psychosis.
minor psychosis.
I'm not even joking. Like Legend used to be better before he started doing this shit, because he does it without understanding what he's doing, and then he just loses.
Oh, so he focuses too much on the minor control, and is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? Okay.
I think he's thinking too much, and his brain is not really that fast, and then he just falls on his own face. I'm not even like talking trash. Like you can see it from his gameplay. Like he used to be better. Am I wrong?
I haven't been watching his gameplay lately. I mean, but yeah. I mean, I know Kwos has gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, Kwos has been
Yeah.
rank 2, rank 3 QM for like a very long time.
Yeah, I don't think
But
I
just,
have ever
this
seen
month.
Legend beat.
So we did see Legend do a tiny bit of a dog block there on Kwos, so Kwos is forced to build his war factory in a square, sort of.
No, you always like build it there.
Well, a little bit
Or at
lower down
least-
to the right.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter that much, but yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Marko sounded like Andy here.
But also, like anything can happen since it's just best of 1, so
Yeah.
it's volatile.
That's why these
Kwos
games
is
have been
centured
very,
up.
very long. Yeah, we've seen 10-minute, 15-minute games actually. Those 2 matches we've seen. So maybe the players are trying to make the game a little bit longer, but have a little bit more of a chance to win. Like Steve earlier again said, also back and forth.
Yeah,
Alright,
with,
so
with the best
Kwos
of 1
fails.
format, even Steve can win. So
So
Fuck
Kwos
you.
does fail with his drone,
Yeah, he
but
did.
Legend on 7 miners as and Kwos the same, you know. So
Oh, Legend failed
Kwos
his drone
stops
as
the
well.
drone as well.
is this the same drones as in the normal RA2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Armageddon
yeah.
doesn't change drones.
The only thing
they
with
can
Armageddon was the
drone
Korea.
MTV, right?
And you can't drone MTV, yeah, I think so, right? Or no?
You can drone MCV, you can't NG MCV.
You can
Right.
NG
Oh, that's what it
MCV
is.
War Factory.
Yep.
War
Pretty
Factories
sure
and
that-
MCVs are immune.
At one point you couldn't drone MCVs in Armageddon, I'm pretty sure.
No, might be. I'm not sure. Maybe it was in the pre-testing stage. But we see Kwos with 3 war factories already, Legend with 3 as well. They're gonna expand towards the middle. Legend,
Fucking Legend
towards
is-
the middle, get droned.
He wants to get the drone in.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice out of Kwos there. That was beautiful control with the drone and the way he chased right after, so that Legend doesn't have time to kill that Rhino. That was really well done out of Kwos. 4 war factories.
Gosh.
Still not sure how much damage you have to do to the tank so the drone dies inside, because Legend did shoot it at least once, and the drone did not die.
Sometimes people say
I think it's
right?
Well, I think even if you shoot it and you leave it at one or two bars of health, it can still spread.
Yeah.
Or no.
Yeah, I thought the drone has to die with the Rhino. Like if the Rhino doesn't die, the drone survives.
That Rhino always dies. What do you mean?
No, if the I meant if you don't fuck you, Marko. All right.
Fucking guy.
Kwos spinning along the bottom here, and in the middle, Legend already moving to a stop lane, but the drone is there! Oh no!
Got him! Got him!
No, you can drone MCVs.
Yeah, you can drone MCVs. Oh boy.
Legend loses his MCV, Kwos gets the expansion in the bottom right, so Kwos, could chill now, right? He should play defensive, he should force Legend to come to him. Legend is limited, Kwos is not. A little split here.
Legend should just quit or go all in right now. Get his miners and.
Yeah, I mean, he probably wants to stay on a little bit. He might be trying to do some damage on the MCV. Or he can...
I mean, the longer he waits, the worse it gets for him. So
yeah, that is true, that is true. Looks like he's
basically, he can wait basically until he runs out of gold. And then he just...
Yeah. Kwos can hold on, but Legend trying to push in the bottom.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough tanks in the bottom to defend Legend split.
Oh, neither does
Legend micros that.
Well, he has fodder and sentries.
So. Legend lost the middle though, so Kwos should be fine.
Yeah. So Kwos did lose that miner on the gems, but he already got one dump from that, so that's already extremely helpful. On the other hand, money isn't the issue here, right? Legend has more than enough money. He's on 4 war factories, Kwos is on 4 war factories, so they're still even. Money didn't come into play yet. It wasn't relevant yet.
What is Kwos doing? He needs to,
Yeah, Kwos doesn't seem to be pushing. He seems to be trying to just elongate the game a little bit more. Give him a little bit more advantage. That push from Legend down the bottom right eventually made it to the top right and got a miner out of the way.
Kwos can lose. He has no fodder in the middle. He can lose his.
Yeah, did he sold?
He did sell. He made a 5th war factory and then he sold.
War factories.
I think he's so good though.
A couple tanks more, I think.
Yeah, he does. He out-tanks him more than.
And now he's getting the fodder in as well. He's getting some dogs, so looks like Kwos might have this.
And at this point, Legend is out of gold, I think.
Going in, out-tanked, out-foddered. Legends takes are spread out. They didn't all attack at once. Kwos is gonna win this fight big time.
Doesn't matter. Tank control at that point. Yeah. Sheesh.
GG.
Surprising result. Legend is shit.
Minor psychosis.
Alright, now we got Ed versus Kwos. Where is Ed?
I think Ed is gone.
Ed versus Kwos. Marko, can we request that you just, whoever wins this league, you just come in and kick their ass just for fun?
I think Kwos will win, probably.
Yeah, the whole league.
Yes.
I mean, you do know. You do know I'm in it, right?
Legend. Wait, what do you mean? You're the list.
No, I'm saying I'm also in the league, so it's not.
I don't see
it might
you in
not
the
be
list.
Kwos.
Wait, are you so like down bottom that your name is not even visible?
Not today, but tomorrow. No, I think I gave Zed my spot in the end.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but
it is unfortunately two
I'm saying
separate
if
leagues.
I was.
Wait, this is not even the
it's two
whole
separate
league.
leagues.
These 5 people.
It's two separate leagues. So there's one today and another one will be next week, same time.
I would put him in.
MJ, how does Legend have 4 games? I mean, or did you guys started playing before I played Ed, or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he's even played. He's played 4 games now. Maximum games is 5. Each player will have played 4 games. So Legend is already out and done with. But yeah, going top left here. Country swing. And bottom right for Kwos.
I've seen a
what's this
couple games
build?
from Gogoing, and I don't understand his builds. Like his placements is pretty bad.
Yeah, I've no idea. There's that sort of dip in where the ore is where you want to
I mean, it's not horrible, but it's like it's not optimal either.
Marko, what do you think of this CS? I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest with you.
Original CS.
Probably better than the one before, because the one before is just like too stalematey. Like
Yeah,
how
that's
fun is
true.
it when the map is split, both are like camping middle, and then you just like battle for the gems, and the game takes like half an hour.
Yeah, games seem to get long here in the original one, but I don't know. I guess I like the split or the openings they have on the corners, but I don't know. I just don't like. I've never been a fan of CS anyway in general, so fuck this map.
Yeah, well, okay, so you heard it here. Marko likes my edits, my maps, right? This is my edit of Country Swing, so that argument is over. Yeah, this edit was me.
Oh, okay.
I just want to point out Kwos, first of all, is microing his miners that they don't go all over the place. Gogoing, you see that one miner that's like, gone all over the place.
All the way.
Yeah, second of all, Kwos's fourth miner was out like
Wait.
2-3 whole seconds before Gogoing's fourth
What
miner.
the fuck is that? What did you add like one rock and one cactus?
Where?
It wasn't there before,
Oh,
like
oh,
that
of
on
course,
top of
it's MTV.
Reddit TV.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
it looked empty, man. I don't know.
They just add a random rock and a cactus here to ruin the placement.
Same thing
the
in the yellow space, like makes no sense. Why is the cactus?
Listen,
need it for
Marko.
the water or what?
When you edit maps, all right, you can do it way you want to. When I edit maps, I have no continuation to that.
When you edit maps,
Right.
yeah, that's what happened.
Anyway, going here on 1 ore patch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 miners for Gogoing. Kwos spread out to 2 ore patches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 miners.
Yeah, he's finally making rhinos.
And Kwos still making Gogoing still making miners.
Yeah.
He's fine though. I mean, he's 2 tanks ahead. It's not bad. And Kwos is gonna lose his drone right now too.
Another mine on 1 refinery. These miners are waiting in line to dump their ore.
Yeah, that is not efficient at all. He needs to put his miner zone to the right side, where his next
Yeah, it's
is
pretty
gonna
much
be.
a classic mistake not expanding and spreading the miners, because then he will run out of the gold really fast, and then it's bad because then
He needs to move his miners
will
now.
always be on the same patch,
Yeah.
and like it's not very efficient,
Move him.
as Frank would say.
We're going. Nope, still has 10 miners on 1 ore.
He needs to move his
Also-
he needs half of the miners need to go over there.
Yeah, okay, there you go. 2 of
More
them.
than half. He can leave like 2, maybe 3 miners on this one patch. It's gonna run out very, very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kwos threatening here, right on top of Gogoing. Kwos is ahead in every single position, right? He's got 1, 2, 3,
What
4,
is
5
he
war
doing?
factories. So he's ahead on war
So-
factories. He's ahead on miners. He's on a 3rd patch. Kwos is in a much, much better position here.
Not taking the buildings also a mistake,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Boss wouldn't be able
and
to
now
hide
Kwos
them.
will take them. Kwos will take them, and it's very annoying because they're like armor. They soak the damage if you fight there, and it's GG's.
Yeah, because the rhinos will probably auto-attack the building before the
Yeah.
opponent rhinos.
Which, by the way, is not. Is this a Red Alert 2 or Urace?
Red Alert 2.
In the original RA2, the tanks wouldn't auto-attack the buildings.
Oh.
It's only in Urace.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
They just sit there
lag.
and the building can be shooting the tank and they don't shoot back.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's gonna be a good or a bad thing.
Yeah, it depends.
Alright, this guy needs to move his miners. Like his miners are just
Look at that. Boss already splitting 4 rhinos on the bottom left. You get the MCV, but it's kind of distracted here. I'm not sure why he base walked all the way down, gave up, and then just went to move his MCV.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here, as
Look at
Kwos is already on 4 patches. He's about to place a refinery down on the 4th patch. Again, Kwos is just in a much better position. He out-tanks him, he out-fodders him, he, you know... His build from the
Kwos is
start was
already
better.
expanded on all of the wall patches in the map.
There you go, that engagement. Yeah, going.
Kwos going in.
Ah, the
here.
bottom
And now in the
split.
bottom left.
Way too late to do reactions there. Kwos can just turn around here. Get all the thing. There you go. They get out before the rest comes in, and now the top is going as well. Where is Gogoing
Wow.
going?
Kwos is just... Go.
Gogoing going? Where? Going? Where?
Yeah, so Kwos is just tearing him apart with these splits and the control, and in the bottom left, Gogoing sells MCV. All of his miners are on the top patches, 20 miners on 1 patch, 1 refinery, very, very inefficient. And Kwos is just tearing him apart. That building, as we mentioned, is just being annoying.
Yeah. There's a bit of a...
Against tanks,
actually.
it doesn't really matter, but it's very nice if it kills the dogs, if it kills the fodder, the building.
Yeah,
I've seen, like, Kwos would
sandwich.
split on the bottom. But Gogoing would just send all of his things on bottom, then leave top completely exposed. A bit of lag here. Oops.
Well, when you
Let
have
me
Snark in the
hop
game,
out.
it's gonna lag.
Fuck you, Marko.
There you go. Kwos grouping all the things together, moving as one. Oh, look at that beautiful tank control. Gogoing trying to sit and try.
This is what I mean, he has like the psychosis that he has to have his tanks. No, his tanks are like moving the other way. So the fucking pipe has to turn
His
back.
tank was faced. Yeah, he was showing his backside of the tank.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Which, by the way, you did as well, Monster, in the...
Yeah, I did it. Heck yeah, I did that.
But
I
at
was trying to run away
least
from my-
you turned, but like turned to face him.
Well,
but-
'cause the thing, my dogs were in the fucking other side, and I didn't realize I'm making that push until so.
Oh,
And then
speaking of
the rally point for my war factory on that spot is just like far away, so it's kind of annoying. Not the rally point, but the spot just sucks.
But I think these new players would win so many more games if they realize that they shouldn't be scared to fight and always like show the backside. Because I see it every time with new players like Snark.
Yeah, the turret needs to turn if you're facing away, so you get like a few early shots less than the other player, and that could be the difference between winning and losing a tank fight.
All right, so I'm up
But
next. Let me
also,
leave.
also, it's different because if you're fighting against allies, then it's actually good to like run away and shoot because you
Because
have
of their
more
range. Yeah.
But with Soviets, it's not really good.
Oh, so Marko, so you do know a bit about the game. You're not a complete noob.
Fuck off.
Alright, so we got
South
Monster with
Pacific.
Kwos next.
I hate this map so much.
It is in the map, bro.
Why do you hate the map?
South Pacific. Why though? Why it's not? Tell me why.
Why do I hate the map? Because it requires
Yes.
skill, and I have none.
I mean that's obvious. Oh,
No, it's
Kwos?
Kwos AFK. Yeah. This is a re.
Oh god, look at that. Kwos is AFK.
Battle control terminated.
What will happen if Ed didn't show up or Kwos lost the game? I'm not going math, but if Kwos wins this game, he'll have 9 points. So Kwos can have a maximum of 12 points, winning all 4. And then Ed,
Legend still trying to
show
hold on to hope that he can win.
yeah.
Just trying to calculate the math, how he can win this fucking tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
Kwos
like
would
Kwos
have
already
to-
won. Yeah, Monster can tell you.
again,
completely. Yeah.
if Kwos loses one series, then he'll be tied up with Legend.
Yeah, and then he will
That's
just smack Legend ass again.
Yep.
Tiebreaker. But I don't know who he is going to lose to.
Yeah. In fact, I'm constantly winning all of his games. In the previous league that we did, I think he won all 11 games actually. He lost one to Ludwig, and the rest he won. But I don't know.
Snark, if you want to win in this map, you should just take middle control and then you can't lose anymore.
Yeah, but I feel like for bottom right, taking middle control is much easier than top left.
That is true.
Yeah, of course, you can just stretch.
Exactly. So that's why I don't like this map. It's unbalanced to all sides.
It's it then. Dude, Marko just looked wah. What? Kane, where are you? Oh my god, Marko did a wah.
Yeah, so that's the build I'm talking about, right? Exactly what Steve is doing, where he places the barracks there. He's going to just stretch to the center very easily. The war factory is going to be down the cliff, not at the top. And, yeah.
Yum. Yeah, Kwos is not just winning everything there. There's no rule on no eat, so Kwos can technically eat the engineers, but I think that's the good sportsmanship here. He's not going to.
It's also a nice build from bottom right if you build left from the top right oil, and then you like build until you can place a naval on the water on the left.
Okay.
In the front
Very
position.
nice. You
Yeah.
can dread rush very fast if you build naval there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Instantly reach the buildings.
yeah, on a map like this, like mid control is almost everything, and when bottom right can reach mid like immediately, do you immediately like rush dresser just to prevent that sort of mid control by bottom right?
Again, if you lose mid control and you're gonna lose your expansion, right? Because you're gonna be split up, you're not gonna be able to respond on time. So you're gonna lose your expansion, you're gonna lose your oil for sure. That's why mid control is so crucial on this map. That's why you always go zero here, because you're trying to grab mid control. And
Oh, it looks like that's what Kwos is gonna do right now. He has the drone, couple rhinos, and the paradrop in the middle as well.
wow, so Kwos is gonna take control from mid, even though Steve gets the bottom right position. We're gonna see how Steve reacts to this.
Is he gonna shrink for bottom left? Oh no, he's not.
Basically, I think the best way to win as top left here is to pressure top right. That's the easiest way to win instantly if you can kill the miners there.
That's a good point. That's a good point. If Kwos could somehow get past the center, go to the top right, and destroy that expansion, definitely would be
Because as
devastating.
red, it's pretty hard to get your tanks there because the cliff.
Yeah, you have to go around it.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here.
Engagement, fodder, conscripts. Steve not committing.
I've seen actually some players go Deso here in the middle as well. Probably gonna help
That
with
one,
the.
it was doing work. It was behind the tree and the dogs couldn't reach it. Got elite.
So Steve trying to help out here with sentry guns, help his position here. Boss could send 2 tanks to top right if he wanted to, but he might lose center if he does that, so it's a risk.
Does yellow have the bottom left gems or no?
Yep, he does. Looks like everything is in the middle. No. Yeah, right side gobbling the gems out. Radar out now for Steve. Gonna get a Deso out. There you go. That's the Deso. He's gonna Deso probably his own cornies at the same time. So I'm not sure whether it's just as.
I mean, you don't have to deploy it, man. It will melt the enemy's fodder and be good fodder for you. You really don't need to deploy desolators. That's something I feel like desolators is underused. Just as units, you don't need to deploy them every time
I
you
think
use
the
them.
monster is doing a huge mistake. Like he should commit taking the middle, but he's not building there. Like if he just blocks the middle with sentry guns, it's pretty GG.
Yeah.
Kwos. Steve setting 2 things on bottom left. They're still not getting there. I don't know what Kwos' stands were doing. They were kind of idling around the top. And now Steve can go in along the top. What's happening here?
So Steve is splitting Kwos up. Kwos has to sell that war factory.
Oh.
And
But he still has one.
Yeah,
yeah,
still
he has one in the
left.
bottom. But Steve has map control, right?
His, desolators in the middle. He had couple.
Paradrop in Steve's base doing nothing. Both players are teched up now. That's a big desolator. But oh, he loses a
there's
miner.
And that miner was full as well. It was on the way back.
Wow. Steve might win
Legend
this.
praying right now. Legend praying that Kwos is losing.
I mean, it's looking good for him. It's looking good for Steve right now. Steve might win this.
Steve has been on fire recently. That's a pair drop. There you go. Now he finally moves. He's gonna go for the power. Eventually. And a Naval Yard is out for Steve.
But why is he not building the nuke power? He has to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, not sure what that's about.
There's the Dread.
Alright. Dread is out for Steve. Desolator takes care of the new paradrop incoming. IC out for Kwos. No naval yard out for Kwos yet.
It is back up though. But it was sure for IC. Okay, there you go. That's
Oh,
the
there
That's
is
the
a
last
naval yard.
factory. That's the last factory, right?
Yep. It is.
Yep.
He doesn't have anymore.
And the naval is in the wrong.
Is the wrong spot, yeah?
Yeah, no squid.
Squid has to go all the way
protect-
around the map.
Yeah, so Dreadnought's gonna go around. The squid's gonna counter. The Dreadnought's irrelevant, but the monster goes in here. Big engagement. Oh, you might have just thrown. He might have
A
just thrown the
Yuri
game
clone?
right there.
What was that?
Why? Why did he attack?
Yeah.
He was in such a good position. He went in there. He threw away his rhinos. He had bad tank control.
The
Steve
legend is
was-
punching air.
Yeah, there you go. There's the drown in the back. It's gonna go for the lab. And the squid is there.
Squid. Where's the squid?
There you
though?
go. Squid is
Oh,
finally
yeah.
there. Takes out the lab. The IC
Nice.
still lives.
IC lives, so I mean Steve should just have forward desolator, sentry guns, keep his tanks alive for Kwos's attack. He's in a better
Wait.
position. He has more money. He has map control.
Wait, what's that yellow para on the tech?
Yellow power
The
drop.
red side? Yeah.
Oh, here. Oh, what? They have K minus? Oh, they're gonna use that.
Oh yeah, he got tech. That's Steve doesn't have IC, right?
Steve
Yeah, he
doesn't
had
have
tech for
IC.
5 minutes and doesn't.
Doesn't build IC.
That's unfortunate.
Going in here, desolators, drones. I don't
This
know.
is really scary push though. If Kwos spams desolators, he can just stop it easily though.
Yeah, drone.
Yeah, actually Steve lost this probably. He's really desperate now.
Alright, there's the IC drones. I don't know where Snark went. He might have disconnected. Here comes the IC drones. Oh, there you go. There he is.
I see the next one.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Oh, there you go. The IC
Wow.
drones absolutely destroying Steve.
Devastating.
Yeah, crossing out of goal. The ball into about top right.
Is Kwos gonna win this? Steve was in such a good position.
Base trade. I go 3 dazzles right in the middle. Steve going for the base trade, but Kwos pulling back. To help along. He's gonna go for the IC.
Now.
What? The IC is not ready in 2 minutes, so I don't think that was the target here. Could have gone for the war factory in that time, and he's gonna lose all of his rhinos except for one. Oof. Kwos rebuilt his miner down in bottom left. Oh, another dread off of Steve here on the back. I'm gonna lose his stack again to a paradrop. I'm not sure whether he built it at the same place where the paradrop was. Yeah, no, I don't know, Legend. It looks like Steve is playing with super weapons off game. But that droid along the top here is gonna wreak havoc for Kwos.
Yeah, that's a nice red.
Gonna go for the MTV. Kwos has to move it. Kwos has to move it. Oh, yes, he saves it. So many drones here for Steve. He has only one single rhino. And those
And
colonies
Steve should really make a refinery in the middle. That's a lot of resources there.
Steve?
Yeah. That's
Yes, Steve should make.
Oh, middle here.
That's yeah, that's a lot of gems he could be getting and he's not
Yeah.
getting.
Let me see if he still lives. Paradrop along the top. Almost gets rid of it.
Good old Squid Wars, taking care of all the ships alive.
Sea Scorpions from Kwos.
I think both should make IC still again. Because it's pretty hard to attack here.
If Steve had an IC, he would have been able to IC drone by now.
I think he just made the third tech. Yeah, like this.
Yeah, that is
attack,
so
like-
glad for today.
Wow.
Oh, the drones.
A lot of laps. Drones
Yeah,
coming
that was not
in.
a good attack.
One
Just
more,
lost
one
all
more.
of
There you go. Right off the same spot again. So Steve with 2 voyage now. Tells the ref.
I mean, Steve has no army, right? Kwos
Yeah.
should be going in.
It looks like he finally is.
Alright, Steve pushing in with 3 rhinos here on the left. Kwos pushing in with 1 rhino on
That's
the
the
left.
episode.
Oh god. 2 weapons off for Steve. Legend is asking.
Let's pick a different game here, Steve. After winning most of his games, he's like, no, I'll try now to spice it up a little bit. I want to finally see a lab again with the Kwos. Steve's still trying to make them drones, but on the clear positioning, gonna be able to defend it really well. The lab goes down, and Steve is almost broke. No, Kwos is broke.
I mean, Kwos might actually win this, man.
Yeah.
No, Steve has no miners left.
Yeah, absolutely 0 minus. He's gonna have to make some. Okay, now it's broke. The corners are gonna go for the MCV. Yep, Steve is kind of at the last stand here. What can he do? His oil just got taken out. Sold his MCV. And builds a
There's
flat
nothing he
track.
can really do. Oh, he's making miners now.
There you go. Oh, Kwos.
And the miner can just be killed now, so
Yeah,
it is.
there you go.
Player
Steve finally
defeated.
calling GG, and Kwos wins the game. That means legend.
There goes Legend's only hope.
Yeah.
Throwing just like Legend does every game.
So Steve played 4. Kwos played 3. So Kwos has played 3 and won all of his games so far. Steve has lost 2, won 2.
And who's Kwos playing next?
Yeah,
Ed?
Kwos has to play Ed, but Ed isn't here. So,
So that's a perfect win.
yeah, it's perfect. Legend wins it. Now, there you go. Alright, this is a penultimate match. Is that the word penultimate? Yeah, that's the word penultimate. Between Ed and Kwos. So if Ed wins this round, Legend is gonna tie with Kwos. That means that Legend has to play Kwos in the tiebreaker round. If, let's say, Ed loses against Kwos, then Kwos will win the entire league, winning the $50 from Steve. So we'll see how this goes. Five less traveled by, beautiful map. Both going Soviet this time. Ed is not going Allied. So you got 3 oils here. You got a barrel in the middle that you usually shoot, so your enemy doesn't shoot it. Just like that. If you forget to shoot it, like Ed is right now, Kintaya, fucking Kintaya. Kwos can shoot it with shoot the barrel and then get extra damage down. This is just a game, just a game. Let me update forward. Ed. Quickly. I'm so prepared. There you go. Yeah, nothing much happening. Start the game anyway. Drone out, gotta kill the engineer. And this is a drone as well. I've been telling the game, shut up! You hear nothing. So Ed has the drone up top as well. Kwos with his second drone. Probably hoping to bait of the beautiful bait there from Kwos. And Ed getting his drone, the drone killed pretty quickly as well with the sentry gun. So this is almost for all the marbles. Ed is already getting Kwos is already getting mid control, which is a good thing for him. Ed is sitting in base, not really base, walking towards the middle. which might be a huge issue. There you go, he finally kills it and repairs it. Might be a huge mistake here. Of course, this map being a bit more left to right. You have pathways on the top and pathways on the bottom to go and attack with, like Ed is doing it right now. So mid control is not always it, but mid control is important in this map because of the ore and the gems in the middle. It's gonna help your eco a lot because there's not much ore in your entire base. Both gems are being coupled up. You have this patch of ore, this patch, and then you have nothing else. So you're gonna have to move up to the gems here or move to the middle, which Kwos has done really nicely. And he's gonna send his corners down to the middle to his S base, which is really good. Nice little split there with the Connies as well. The miner does not get taken out by Ed, but Ed is the current aggressor here. The Connies are gonna come in. Oh, Kwos is not paying attention. The radar is out. Look at that, Ed doing another split. But the split isn't doing much. I could have gotten that miner there. But Kwos defending pretty well here. With the split, Ed dives in straight to the middle. He's gonna meet the other force and he can sandwich with his main force. And he should be able to get his miner out of here, but I think he just want to get us out of there alive. Viva el Veridem, Sub Jones. There you go, Kwos going along the top, going for the base trade, Ed swapping and splitting trade to the middle, going on the right side as well. He will get out tank here in his own base. And I don't think the split will do much here. He needs to prime a forward war factory. Sell the war factory and the power plant. See whether Kwos can do anything here. Kwos targeting the rhinos there. Ed not doing much with rhinos. He's staying a bit. Now he's moving. MCV goes down there by Ed. It looks like Kwos will be winning this league at the moment. Let's see how Ed defends against this. Getting the Connies out here as fodder. Ed getting the miners out of the way. No MCV does have that one war factory life. He needs to protect his life. He could sandwich that right now in the middle, but Kwos is actually turning back now. And Ed is actually chasing Kwos. So Kwos tried back simply because he was losing way too many miners there in that fight. And now Ed is going to push forward, sell the war factory off there. So Kwos has a big advantage here. He does have the MCV and the war factory left, but let's see what Ed can do anything here. Spamming out the Connies there for fodder. It's not over yet, kids. It is not over yet. Ed is gonna take out that miner there. Kwos sending 2 rounds of his own down to the left side, which means that his main force will be a lot thinner. He is even with science now with Kwos. Ed is now pulling his miners forward. He has 1 working miner left, 2 rhinos along the top. Kwos 3 miners. Let's see whether he can do anything here. Ed still has money. Kwos is slowly going on broke. So what is Ed's game plan here? Testos are now coming out, which will be taken care of pretty quickly by the miners. 2 times by the left. Kwos sells his wolf right, his MCV for a last bit of money push. That's gonna help him a lot here. The both players see 1 war factory. Ed still has the money, bring 2 of his miners forward. Bring all of his miners forward now. Gonna take out the radar. No more Testos for you, my boy. And Ed loses in a very terrifying position. His father is not the right place. Now he turns around. Falls back south, gets rid of that barracks. No more sentry guns, no MCV, no sentry guns at all. And the miner fodder finally goes down. 1 miner fodder left. Ed is going on here. He's going all the way. He has to track back now. He still has money. He still can't make rhinos. But it looks like Kwos, we just overwhelmed him here while he's tracking back. Paradrap and Kwos is able to get taken care of pretty easily. And now Ed's slowly getting back here. He wants blood. He wants blood. But it looks like he'll... Oh, and the lead goes out for Kwos. And it is over. GG. Kwos wins the entire league and wins the $50 from Steve. G fucking G, Kwos super fucking OP, man.